Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day today here in Pennsylvania. We've got cool temperatures, clear skies. It's shaping up to be a really nice day. I just made my list for the day. We'll see how well I stick to it. But first thing on the agenda, we're going to put some more of these panels down, this Crete Heat, inside the building. I got a little bit done yesterday, if you saw that last video. This is what I have done so far. I have a long way to go, but I'm getting quicker with each panel, and things are actually going to go pretty good in here. So we're going to work on this for just a couple hours. And then since the weather looks good for today and tomorrow, I think they're calling for some rain the following day. I want to get the rest of this topsoil moved. I need some more out here in front of the building. What's left, I was going to put it down below, but I think I got this nice wide spot here on the other side of this cherry tree. I'll just pile it up there for future use. If I ever need any, it'll be right there. And I want to get that done so I can roll this geotextile out and put some stone down. So I mentioned in the last video, I was using this 2B limestone for underneath the Crete Heat panels, but we switched that up to crusher run. We call that 2A limestone here in Pennsylvania. So I will be able to use the rest of this stone on top of the geotextile on the other side and then top it with 2A. Normally I put number 3s down first, but I don't need to worry about it. This will work fine over there. It's good and hard, compacted really well. So this is where I'll use that up, replace this load with a load of 2A. So along with all that, I also need to do some mowing today and just a few other odds and ends, but we'll stick with it and we'll see how much we get done today. Alright, I got about, I don't know, 40 more panels down inside the building, and I ran out of 2A limestone. I have more coming. It may be here this afternoon. If not, it'll be here first thing in the morning. But right now I'm kind of more in my element here, back on a tractor, and it's a beautiful afternoon for this. 70 degrees, nice breeze, clear as a bell, really, really nice day. So I don't know if I mentioned earlier or not, but what I'm doing here is just getting some topsoil out front where I'm going to need it, and then what's left I'm going to put over here to my left. Just kind of tuck it back in there next to the tree line, and if I need any more, that's where it'll be. I was going to haul it down below, but I'd rather stack firewood where I was going to put this dirt. So we have a, as many of you know, we have a wedding coming up in under 3 weeks. We're pretty excited about that. We have a lot of work to do. But this morning, we met with a friend of ours. She's real good at planning that type of thing. You know, we're used to having parties with a lot of people here, like the 4th of July party and all. But a wedding's just a little bit more involved. But we'll be all set. We've got a big tent coming. Deluxe porta-johns. All sorts of stuff. Then since the wedding is on July 3rd, obviously we will not be having our annual 4th of July party, but we'll be doing all the fireworks and stuff at the wedding. But in a little bit, when Melissa gets back, I'm going to show you what we're going to do to our shooting range out there. I think it'll look pretty cool and work out pretty good. I'll give you a clue what it is. Actually, I'll tell you what it is. Hannah is going to get married on the shooting range.
Okay, so Mike is in the excavator. He's cleaning up some of that topsoil we have there. And then we're going to be laying down the geotextile and putting down the 2A limestone. So what you see behind me is just going to continue around here, this area. But let me tell you about later. Earlier today, we met with Hannah's wedding planner, and things are going along just fine. This is kind of different than our 4th of July party that we're used to planning for, but it's more elegant, it's more classy. Yeah, planning for a backyard wedding, I thought, oh, no problem. But you know, having a wedding planner involved has been helpful. She's really mentioned things that I never thought of. I'm like, oh, good idea. I'm used to like someone needing a Band-Aid or a different kind of a mustard at our 4th of July parties. You know, little kids, do you have any more glow sticks? Can I have a sparkler? That sort of thing. And this is like, do you have a cake stand? Do you have, I'm like, ooh, yeah, a table for the cake. So a lot of good ideas. She's been very helpful, and things are going along just as planned. But yeah, Mike and Hannah are very much alike, and they're on the same page. I think I'm the one that's like, I want to do this, or let's do this, or, you know. But all in all, with the 4 of us sat down today, it was kind of nice to have Mike involved and going over everything. I think Hannah's not here right now, but I think she seems to be happy with the way things are going as well. So before you know it, it's what, 17 days till the wedding. Before you know it, Mike and I are almost empty nesters. We have Eva, and Hunter will always be part of our nest. So even when Eva is gone, I guess that's our empty nest, is Hunter and the dogs. We enjoy it. It's been a beautiful day. The sun is hot, but the shade is cool. Very low humidity. So these are the days we love. If a day like today could be for July 3rd for Hannah and Tyler's wedding, I'll take it for sure.
So I mentioned earlier that we're going to transform our shooting range into, would you call it a wedding altar, Melissa?
I think so.
Think so?
I think so. Or like an outdoor chapel.
Yeah, an outdoor chapel. That's what we'll call it. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to make this a little wedding chapel, like we said. I need to take just 3 trees out. 1, 2, 3. That one's dead. We're going to take a little bit of this dirt out of here, fill in behind the backstop there. Obviously, that'll be gone. Blend that all in. Take a little bit out of that corner right over there. So we'll level all this up, right? And then right down the center, we'll have a nice like stone path. Mulch on both sides. And we'll have the ceremony right there. And I also saw a couple of those red pines.
Yeah.
Sink a couple beams in the ground. Put one across the top that you can decorate or whatever. Obviously, they're not going to last a long time, but we need to get a month out of them. Not even, so we'll be fine with that. But I think it'll be really pretty back here, especially later in the day, the way the sun comes through the trees.
Oh, absolutely.
Get it all cleaned up. We'll have to put the...
well, right now, and we're talking 17 days, so right now it's 4:30.
Yeah.
That's when the ceremony would start.
Yeah.
So, perfect.
So what do you think, Melissa? Think it's doable?
Well, to hear you say one day, I'm like, what?
Yeah, we'll have to get everything ready the day before, but no, it's not really...
Mike has way more skill and potential than I am giving him. So I know you can do it, but if that's the case, then all my other projects...
It's outside stuff, Melissa. I do outside stuff. Yeah. I think it'll look great. Perfect spot.
I think so too.
Just need to get it all smoothed up so the chairs and stuff, nice walkway, mulch on both sides.
Yeah, I agree.
It'll be good.
Okay.
Well, I better go get back to work.
Sounds good.
She's sheltering the wind. But we're going to start rolling this geotextile out, and since it is windy, we'll get out about 10 or 12 feet, and then I'll sprinkle a little bit of stone on it as you keep rolling it.
Okay. Keep going.
All right, I got a little stone on there to keep it from blowing away, but I think this is probably a good time to wrap this video up. What do you think, Melissa?
Sounds good. It's been a good day. Thanks so much for being here, for watching, subscribing, and commenting down below. We really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.